Yo, welcome back. This is Monday Cinema Club. Monday Cinema Club. It's 3 p.m. It's past 3 p.m. I'm a little bit late, but I'm starting Monday Cinema Club this week. Alice is not with me this week, but she's going to be joining me from a remote location because she is shooting something. But yo, how y'all doing? Just want to say hello to everyone. We're back. Yo, what's poppin'? T-Log Plus, what's going on? My Chemical Beauty. Hello. I'm a little jet lagged a little bit. I just got back myself from Comic-Con New York, and we're back. But Alice is gonna be joining me very shortly. We did not do the show last week because of all this crazy stuff on the internet. I mean, all the Facebook, everything was out last week, so don't know exactly what that was all about, but that was not working. And so now we're back this week. Like I said, Alice is going to be joining us shortly here, Unorthodox Monday Cinema Club. But today we're talking about, I'm going to write down here too. Usually she's here talking languages and all this kind of stuff. But we're talking about CoCo this week. We're continuing our celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. We did Like Water for Chocolate, and now we're doing CoCo. And so let me just write that in the chat here. I'm running a little slow, I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for all the hearts. Celebrating, I mean, there's a lot of different ways people. I said Latino Heritage Month. I think I saw Hispanic Heritage Month. That might be it. But let me just post this here. Celebrating. This is when we're looking really weird. Hispanic Heritage Month. But I hope you guys all doing good out there. Whoa. Heritage. 100s. Thank you for the 100s. Posting, bam. Just so people know what's going on here. Where is it? There goes. All right. I have Alice here. I'm moving a little smoother when Alice is here, but hopefully she'll be here any second. But for people that have not seen CoCo, what y'all doing? First and foremost. But I'll just give you the quick rundown of the movie. It's a Disney film. It says despite his family's generation old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol Ernesto de la Cruz. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning and colorful land of the dead after meeting a charming trickster named Héctor. The two friends embark on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history. So it's such a fascinating, it's a real fascinating thing. The movie, I watched it when it first came out. I actually brought my nephew Deuce to watch the premiere of it years ago. And it's really fascinating to kind of see it again. The movie, of course, is phenomenal. I can't wait to bring some people in here to talk about the film. The other great thing about the film is I grew up in Southern California, and it's a big Mexican American community and a big Latino community. I studied Spanish in high school. We talked about Day of the Dead, of course. Dia de los Muertos, and so we celebrate that. And but I didn't know all these different aspects of the Day of the Dead that was going on in the movie, which really captured my imagination and was really amazing. Let's shout out the cast again. I'm waiting for Alice to join us, but let's shout out the cast, including Anthony Gonzalez, Gail Garcia Bernal, Benjamin Bratt, my homegirl Alana Ubach, playing Mama Imelda, Renee Victor, Anna Afeled Magia, and Edward James Olmos, along with many other cast members. But such a wonderful cast. So I learned so much in the movie. I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait to bring other people in here. Let me see where Alice is at. Let me see if Alice is if Alice is joining us and she can come and talk to us. Right. Let me see if I can grab her. Let me see. All right, we invited her. We'll see if she comes in. But again, Blanking Bad, thanks for joining. Elliot Martini just joined. What's poppin'? Uh, Yvonne 7686 Atlanta was the voice of Anissa Molina, Auntie Molina, and welcome to the Wayne. I have not seen that, but yet Alana has done so much great work, and I've known her for many years as an actress on screen and voice acting, and she's just a phenomenal person. Um, I didn't even realize that was her, so it's great to kind of go through all the credits now and see her. The B-Way sisters in the house. Um, let me. I don't know if I don't know. I know we miss Auntie Alice. She's producing and shooting something right now, so she's calling from the road. I am I'll text her again. Be like, hey, you know what time it is, right? Hey. Anyhow, um, so what I want, I'm gonna bring people in. I'm gonna bring some people in. Again, I'm running a little slow today because I did just get off a plane. I was like trying to nap a little bit before this, but my body's like, where are you at? I don't know. But let's bring some people. Oh yes, Emma Harris. We got it. We got to say the dog's name is Dante, which was amazing. When I first watched this movie for the first time, it was like, and I don't have no pictures of Dante the dog in here either, but I made me feel like because Dante's not a regular name. It's like kind of a unique name all growing up. And so you never hear people named it in movies. I can only feel what people who have more common names feel. Every time that Miguel said Dante, I was always looking around like someone's calling my name. Always. But Dante the dog. Shout out to Dante the dog. What a great character. Amazing. Like I said, when the first time I've heard my name called in a big film, like a big Disney film, like this, and it's a dog, and it's a dog. Yes, Mika Boba Sakura. Yes, it's also Filipino Heritage Month. We may do another film for Filipino Heritage Month later on this month, but we're definitely celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month right now with this movie. And let's bring some people in. I know that Alice has a few people on the list for the VIP list. I don't know who that is at the moment, but let's hashtag CoCo right now, and I'll bring you in. We can start talking about the movie. Hashtag CoCo. Let's see what y'all thought about the film. Jim Ross, thank you for coming to NYCC on Saturday. For people that don't know, me and Janet Varney were at New York City Comic Con to do our podcast, Braving the Elements, and so we did our first live podcast at New York City Comic Con. My first time there. It was such a fun time. A lot more people than I expected. Changed my tickets so many times to stay and meet folks. So the first person coming in is Emma. Let's bring in Emma. What's up? How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from again?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I was at New York City Comic Con, and so many people were from Wisconsin for some reason. I was like, "Oh, where you from?" Like Wisconsin. Like literally, like 3 or 4 different groups of people, and I was like, "That's nowhere near here." I know. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." But I was always like, the place with the cheese. They're like, "Yeah, the cheese place."
Yep.
But today.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing.
It's been a while.
CoCo. It's just we're still continuing to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So, what'd you think about CoCo?
Oh my gosh, I love this movie. I've seen it a couple times now because I'm a teacher. So number one, we always just kind of play this movie for different things. But we're celebrating like Hispanic Heritage Month right now. So yeah.
I mean, and you're a singer too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You all sing. So it's a great musical. I mean, the song "Remember Me" is so good. So,
Yeah, I messaged Alice about this when I was teaching abroad in Taiwan. I showed this movie to my students, and we talked about how this is really similar to a holiday called Tomb Sweeping Day, where they go and like they decorate the tombs and they leave offerings and
In Thailand.
in Taiwan.
In Taiwan. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Taiwan.
Yeah.
Tomb sweeping day.
Yes.
A
I
lot
believe they do
of
it in
definitely kind of, I think always celebrating the past and celebrating our elders or celebrating those that we lost, which I think is a beautiful thing. I
yeah.
think when I was younger, I think it was scary for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think even when I was learning about Day of the Dead when I was younger, I was like, it sounds kind of like it's not that. That doesn't sound fun. It sounds scary. But now you watch it in this film, it feels like very, oh yeah, it's family. It's the ones we've lost, and we're making ghosts feel not so scary.
Yeah.
Although, if I got visited by some of my, my uncles and aunts, my grandparents, I might be a little scared, a little bit maybe.
Yeah. No, it was just really cool because then the students were able to have like this connection to Tomb Sweeping Day, which was like something that they celebrate. And then I told them about this because they knew I was from America, and I just said like this is something that people celebrate in America, not primarily in America, but then we kind of it was like a global lesson, and they were able to learn about like why certain symbols like the monarch butterfly, marigold are important, and it's just really cool.
Right. Well, it's amazing. Yeah, no, like I said, it's cool that you're a teacher and you brought kind of like different cultures, like connecting on the same, connecting with the same kind of holiday, even though we have different holidays. I think I love that. And now are you still teaching in America?
Yeah.
Nice. So it's one of those great songs that kind of like, I mean, so one of those great things. I'm like in one of those movies too, where like teachers are like, oh, we always play your movie. Like I'm like, I would love to be like a substitute teacher and come in and be like, okay, I'm gonna play y'all's movie for a little bit. We can talk for a little bit afterwards, but just be cool. Be
Yeah.
cool. You guys get to watch. You get to watch a Disney movie if y'all be cool.
Yes. I will say I've seen, like I said, I've seen this movie a couple times now, so I always know what's coming. But like when they're like down in the I don't even know, like the weird cave thing where they both get thrown before they get saved.
So beautiful, but like kind
Yeah.
of like
But every time I watch that, I'm like bawling. And so I'm like in Taiwan, like, don't cry. Like, don't cry for these kids. Don't do it.
I mean, it's so brilliant how Ernesto de la Cruz is like this really great character. Like for most of the movie, like 3/4 of the film, like, oh my god, this guy's so amazing, and then within a heartbeat, the dude is like the super villain.
Yeah. No, it's like such a good movie, and I love that it does like such a good job of teaching kids about like what the customs are and what everything means without being so in your face. Like everything
Right.
is so and two, I did feel a little bit bad afterwards after I played the movie for my Taiwanese kids. I was like, oh shoot, a lot of this movie's in Spanish, like a lot of it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, right. But you're teaching them English?
Yes.
Check that. This is also Spanish. So, yeah, no, there's a lot. There's like, yeah, there's so much that they're just throwing little Spanish in every like different every few lines. It's like Spanish.
Yeah, but it's amazing how like just from context, like they understood the whole movie, like they understood what was going on, they understood, and then they were able to like connect. Like they had a big feast, and like Tomb Sweeping Day, they always have a big feast, and they go and they, yeah, like I said, they clean the tombs and leave offerings, and it was just like a really cool connection I was able to have.
Well, I'm about to bring Alice. I'm gonna try to bring Alice in there after you got. I'm gonna have to ask her about Tomb Sweeping Day. Did she know what you were talking about? I don't know if they did that in her part of China, but
Um, I'm not sure. Maybe they did. I messaged her about it. She didn't say anything back, so like hopefully. But yeah, they do it in quite a few countries in like Southeast Asia. So maybe.
maybe. Oh,
Oh,
here she is, Alice.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Dante?
How are you doing?
Hi.
I haven't
Hi,
seen
Emma.
you. You're
Emma,
driving,
right?
yeah, ni hao.
Yeehaw.
so don't crash, eh?
So I'm not gonna look at the camera, guys. I don't want to miss the Monday Segment Club. Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Alice. Welcome
Go
to
for it. Go, go, go. Do an
Oh,
intro. Go, go do it. Do it.
and for my Chinese fans, 大家好了，欢迎来到我们的电影俱乐部。For my Uyghur fans, What's up? Yaxshimisilar? Bizning kino klubimizga kelgan qarshimiz for everybody. What's up, yo? I'm driving and I'm not supposed to do that, but the road and then my ears.
She's frozen.
Oh, no.
Let's talk.
Okay, we're also celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month still. So for all the Latino fans out there,
What's up? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasó?
there you go. Wow. We were talking about also how this is connecting to the Day of the Dead is connecting to a celebration in Taiwan, the Tomb Sweeping Day. Do you know anything about Tomb Sweeping Day?
Absolutely, I do know that.
Do.
It is.
All right.
Yes, it is. It's a very traditional Chinese culture. So I forgot exactly what month and what date was it, but they do have that, like family members, grandma, grandpa, nine-eyes, everybody just gathering around and then just go
You go visit the
celebrate
dead.
visit the dead, the funerals, whatever
so-
they call.
We were discussing one of Emma's favorite scenes in the movie, and she was talking about she cries every time when they get thrown into the big, I don't even know if that's a cavernous cave with the water, with no ladder or nothing. I don't know. They just get thrown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Place.
that was a very heartbreaking scene, though. My favorite scene, I mean, that was a great heartbreaking scene. It's absolutely like, let me talk like when I first time. This is my like fifth time or sixth time. I don't even remember how many times I watched this movie. But first time when I watched this movie, absolutely in the theater, it was beautiful, beautiful opening, and then the set, the light, it's like it's amazingly done, and then of course first time when you see that like with this rich culture, and then the first thing your reaction was like whoa, and then you soon as in 5 seconds you just caught up in that movie, and then you're in, and then
The entire 13th, that's called a chasm. That place is called a chasm.
huh?
That big ass chasm.
Now you started to teaching me now.
No.
You.
I'm just talking what's in the chat. Go talk. Keep talking. Go keep talking.
I can't see anything in this chat. I'm not reading it.
I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm moderating the chat for you. Don't worry about it.
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you for moderating it.
I'm moderating the chat. But Emma was saying that's her favorite. One of her favorite parts got her very emotional during that part.
Why is that? Because the lead character,
Miguel,
he found out that's not his real dad, and then it's really like betrayal, and then it's heartbreaking.
my guy Ernesto became the super villain like in 1 second. It was so fast how that happened, like so quick, and then you're like, then he was like, he just went way the other way, like it was the fastest turnaround of like hero to villain that I've ever seen in my life in any Disney film.
The thing I want to tell is, I'm not sure it's my turn to talk, Emma, but however, but I didn't like that grandma though. She was so mean. Like as soon as he broke my heartbreaking scene I cried is when grandma grabbed the guitar and she destroyed that guitar, and Miguel just like
Yeah.
and he can't even scream, he can't even say
Miguel's
and he cried. That's my heartbreaking scene,
Yeah.
because you know why? Because every time, like I grew up in that culture, like you have to follow, like your parents, what your parents say one, you can do two. One is one. You can't break it. That rule. Rule is rule. Like it's really restricted rule. You know the Asian family. So it's very heartbreaking. I feel that pain immediately. Like my teared up. And it's very heartbreaking to the kids for the younger generation, but at the same token that's the culture, like that's the I mean it's
that was
like
their
very,
rule though.
you have
That was their rule.
to like respect what elderness. And another thing is that's the best, this is the best, and this is the best movie shows our heroes comes from what they want, and then they learn later on, they figure out, oh, they need to sacrifice what they need first in their life, and then the want comes later. Does that make sense to you guys? Or too
You broke
professional?
up on some. Yes, it made a lot of sense. I think grandma, or was it mom? What was that, Mama Imelda, or that's one of the grandma breaking the guitar
No,
sucked.
that's
Yeah.
But
a
yeah,
great
family does
child.
that. Sometimes family got rules, and that's what happens. Ain't
What are
nobody
you
wants you to
yelling
be
at?
some crazy musician. I'm not yelling. Also, they keep talking about family. I thought a few times about Fast and Furious for some reason. I thought I had that song go through my mind for a second. It's all about family. I thought Vin Diesel was
Remember
gonna show
me.
up. Okay, well, Emma,
It's
thank you
very
so much for joining.
yeah.
Okay.
Emma should sing. She was a singer too. Emma should sing
Are
"Remember
you
Me."
teaching in Taiwanese kids? Are you teaching in Taiwan right now?
What?
No, she's teaching American kids now.
No, I'm teaching American kids now. When I was in Taiwan and I ran like an English club, we watched a lot of American movies, and I made sure to touch on this one around Tomb Sweeping Day.
Aw, that's so
You're a good
sweet.
teacher. You're connecting everything, Emma. Connecting the world.
That's so
I'm trying.
sweet. I know it's connecting the world. But I wish I have a teachers like you when I was in China so I can learn English earlier.
Your English is pretty good.
English is, yeah, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. But Emma knows what's up with my English. She knows.
She knows. She
Right.
got her man in rocking too. So thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much for joining us.
All right, I'm gonna try to bring some more people in.
Okay, I'll sneak out before I can sing. Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
We're trying to get her to sing again. How are you doing? We're back.
I'm doing great. We're back. Sorry, I'm in the location. I'm shooting. Now I'm on my way to audition. Now it's in person, so audition comes up. So hopefully.
Frank Gallagher's. I'm gonna try to get some people in here. Before I bring someone else in, do you want to talk one time about Dante the dog?
What's up with that dog? Dante?
It's the greatest dog in the world. That dog saved lives.
How come the dog saved lives? In the beginning, I'm gonna admit the dog.
He's just as good as a dragon.
The dog is cute.
That dog is just as good as a dragon.
What?
He's just like a dragon, but he's like a dog. Street dog. Maybe think of street dogs differently. How do I bring people in here? Hold on one second. What am I doing? What is this? Okay, oh, here we go.
Why you have always problem to figure things out? I thought you were a fast learner. It's been a few times with this. By this time, you're supposed to be pro. Why you still act like you don't know?
I'm a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm running a little slow today. A little slow today. Hold on a second. Who's on the list? Who's on the list?
I can't see because I'm using my phone.
I know Avatar Girl's on the list. Try to bring Avatar Girl in chat. Where's Avatar?
Girl is in this. Yes, I remember that.
Avatar Girl. How do I bring Avatar Girl in?
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash. Oh my god.
Don't crash, please. To concentrate on the road.
There is a huge thing in the middle of the freeway, so try to
bring Avatar Girl in. Avatar Girl, where you at? Maybe not. I don't know.
Can you see me clearly?
Yeah, I can see you clearly.
Okay.
Girl.
While you bring Avatar Girl, what is your favorite scene, Dante? Except that dog has the same name with you.
I mean, the whole movie is what I love.
Hi.
What I love, Avatar Girl's nest. I'm gonna talk more about.
Avatar Girl.
Good to see you. Hey, check the hair one time. Pop, pop, pop. How you doing? Looking good. Looking good.
Hi.
Let's talk CoCo. Let's talk CoCo, Avatar Girl.
I think it was a good movie. I like all the music. My favorite one is Poco Loco.
Who?
The
Which
one
one's Poco Loco?
The one that Miguel sings at the that festival.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's a good one. When he's in the Day of the Dead ones, he's in, yeah, that was good. Hey, shout out to my niece Emerson just joined the live. What's up, Emerson? We're talking about CoCo. So that was your favorite song?
What's up, Emmy?
The only song I really remember really good is.
They go to audition with me. What she's doing?
What'd you?
Alice, you're. What are you saying? So okay, talk to us more, Avatar girl. What's your favorite character in the movie? Dante the dog?
Yeah, I like that he has the same name as you.
Well, thank you so much. I also like that.
No, Avatar girl. You're not.
I also like
You're not supposed to be feeding the information.
the one that flies. Which one? I
There's
also like
so
the one
many
that flies.
things you like about
The big one, there's a cat at the end.
Yeah, the big one.
I love. What about Mama Coco? What was your favorite characters? Mama Coco was so cute. I love that they drew her so well. You know, she's so old.
Very detailed, like all the details is like true, like so great. It's just like so close to real.
When his grandma says no music.
It reminded me of remember we watched another movie on Monday Cinema Club called Footloose, where they couldn't listen to music. What's going on? Do places actually ban music? Do family? You can't ban music. You can't. You can't ban music. Music. Drugs.
Some parts of the world, people ban stuff. You have a privilege to grow up in America, so you have no idea what's going on in the rest of the world. So.
All right. Well, what other favorite moments in the movie do you have, Avatar girl?
I like the one where he was playing Remember Me.
Remember Me.
Yeah.
I love that. That's my favorite song.
What about Hector and Ernesto?
Yeah.
Ernesto looked so cool for most of the movie. He was so cool. He's like a movie star, and even his bones looked cool. He had like cool outfit on. And then he's a jerk. And Hector looked all, I'm wearing a hat like Hector, a little straw hat. He was a little bit, they call him a trickster. But he was his great grandpa. He was good. He looked real smooth when you look at him back in the day. Back when he was alive. What else do you want to talk about the movie, Avatar girl? What other parts do you like?
I also like the one where he falls in the pool.
Falls in the pool? You mean that big chasm? The chasm?
Yeah.
Oh, no, when he falls in the actual pool. That's when he was singing. He falls in the pool, and then Ernesto comes and saves him?
Yeah, that part.
I like that part, too. That's when we still thought Ernesto de la Cruz was a good guy. And then we realized he was a big jerk. He actually he killed people, and he was down to murder people. He was even trying to murder live people in the dead world. He was doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
He's living. I mean, that's, if you look at some parts of like a lot of, I mean, I don't want to be that dark, but that's
Please don't be that dark.
It's the reality of the life. Like, hunters always hunt and then be stronger.
I know he has.
Hunt.
That was his thing, was like seize the moment. You know, that was his thing. Life, everything, seize the moment but that's the dark. I believe in that idea sometimes too, but that's the dark side of like that idea. Like, seize the moment, even if you screw over like your best friends and your family, or you have to kill to make it. Like, I don't believe in that. No.
Me neither.
Yeah, good Avatar girl, good. Anything else you want to talk about CoCo, Avatar girl?
I think one of my other favorite characters is the dog.
Dante the dog. We can say his name is Dante.
Avatar girl. You don't have to say Dante the dog because he has the same name with the Dante. You always feel free to say anything you want, because not just because Dante feeds you in that information and brainwash.
Good guy. The Dante the dog is good guy. Hey, without Dante the dog,
say that's my favorite character.
Trouble. Miguel might not have made it through the adventure. Dante the dog helped him win. Well, that's it. Dante the dog is one of the top 3 characters for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Avatar Girl, for joining us. I'll bring some more people in. Thank you, Avatar
Bye.
Girl.
Thank you, Avatar Girl.
Okay, we're gonna continue to discuss this movie, Alice. And
Dante,
what?
you cannot just like brainwash people. Just like, what's your favorite character? Like Dante the dog? Like you literally like feed that information for the little kid. What?
I didn't feed that to her. She did it herself.
Yes, you did.
She came at it with herself.
You
She
mentioned
came.
the
She
Dante
came
the
at it
dog
with
3
herself.
times.
No,
she
no,
did
no, no.
not.
I did not. No, no, no. That's not how it worked. I
I,
just said, "Who do you like?" And she
what?
was like, "Dante the dog." There's other thing. The other thing
No.
that I really love about this movie is
Yeah, tell me about what's your
the
favorite.
theme of. Well, it's more like the theme of like I'm trying to bring someone else into. I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring
before
so
you
the
bring
manta ray.
someone else.
The idea of you don't die until the last person that remembers you's alive. That
Oops.
I love that idea. You know, I love that. The man
How do I reverse my camera?
is the manta rage in the house.
Oh, well. Oh, there it is.
Who's in the?
What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Joining us.
Hi.
I was saying one of my favorite things about the movie is the idea of, you know,
Like you don't
living after your
actually
death.
die,
Like you don't die until the last person,
then in the world
you know,
remembers
that
you.
remembers you. When no one else says your name or no one remembers you, that's when you truly die. That's such a
That's
brilliant
a good friend. Yes.
idea in a way. It's a beautiful way to, like, think about life and think about what we do and how we live and how we pass things on and how we can kind of like, you know, you become immortal by just your family and loved ones celebrating you and doing great things in your life and passing it on in them to kind of. I love that idea.
Yeah, me too.
Very
That's
true in a
the
lot of ways
phrase.
and kind of emotional.
That's for sure. I think that's the Asian culture too. Like there's Asian, I mean Chinese, old
I'm great that you
phrase
think
of,
Asian. I want to talk about Hispanic Heritage Month, Alice.
huh?
I'm just playing. Did she freeze? I'm just teasing. I was free. You froze. I was teasing. Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I
They
knew it.
we
I
have
knew it. You
we
tried
have
to like cut my conversation.
the man, I would never try to cut your conversation. The Manta Rage
You always
is telling us about her favorite parts of the movie.
okay. Please
Yes.
do.
It's probably not a lot of people's favorite, but just when he's on the pedal bridge and you see the land of the dead for the first time,
Oh
it's
no,
just massive wall of light and color, but it's not overdone. Like it's done very tastefully.
no.
And I feel breathless every time I see that.
When it came on, Alice
Me
said,
too.
like, "Oh my God, it's so amazing." She loved that moment too. Like she literally
Me too.
just we almost paused.
Me too.
I mean,
It's so like unreal, but at the same token, it's real. And then it's like a wonderland. You just want to like soak into that like
Yeah.
world. You just want to live there. It's so beautiful, and every small details you want to pause it, and you just want to zoom out and then just see every detail. Amazingly done.
I hope
Yeah.
life
Great.
is something at a place we all can go party a lot, have parties. They had a lot of
Of
parties
course,
going
Dante
on in
was
life.
thinking about the party.
They had clubs going on, a lot of clubs, a lot of things popping off. It was a happening place, playing music.
Yeah. I like the Frida Kahlo thing.
But Frida Kahlo was cool. Yeah, Frida Kahlo was super funny and super artsy and crazy. And what about I don't know what else? I'm trying to think of the things I
What
love
about
about.
your favorite character except Dante and the dog?
What were your favorite?
I liked Pepita,
Which one's
the giant flying cheetah leopard thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was all right. He was the cat.
Yeah.
Why are you calling that cat? That's not a cat.
Cat
Oh,
right.
they're turned to cat. I forgot. They're turned to cat.
Turned into a
I
cat.
thought in
It was
real
all
life
right.
it was a cat.
What about that dog?
It's all right. We don't talk about
Dante
the
is wonderful.
What about that
What
Dante dog?
We're on.
No, I was talking about the dog.
This movie is not about dog. And it's not about Dante.
I like how they actually took into account that a lot of dogs, their tongues do that when they lose their teeth. So
Really?
it just kind of added to the manginess of him, meaning he didn't have teeth in that area, so his tongue just kept flopping everywhere.
So mangy. His tongue was all over the place. They say he had no hair. He's hairless.
Yeah.
But he did make me look at street dogs differently because you're like, oh, it's just a street dog, but it can also be a spiritual guide.
Yeah.
Every life has a spiritual spirit, don't you think?
What did you say? What language you say? What did you say?
I'm gonna slap your face.
Okay, what the manta rage? What are some other favorite moments in the movie for you?
Oh goodness. When he's playing the guitar in the beginning, his homemade guitar,
So good.
and he's playing along to the TV, but his expression is so pure. It's like he really does love music, and they really translated that.
I know.
So
And I know
great.
musicians
So
like.
great.
I grew up as an actor, but a lot of my friends were musicians, and they were those guys that learned whatever was guitar, drums, by just listening over and over to it and kind of getting, and that's what that scene reminded me of. Like, oh, this guy just was like there by himself every day. There's that kind of introspective musician that's really spends a lot of time alone in their room with their instrument and with the music and just kind of like learn it by ear. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that scene captured that for sure.
Yeah.
Are you a musician at all? You're more
That's
to
how that
theater.
master became.
Well, I'm actually not pursuing acting anymore,
No more?
unfortunately.
What?
I am pursuing art, and I'm actually going to have my art at a comic convention soon.
Awesome! Congratulations. Where are you gonna be
Oh
at?
my god.
It's the Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario.
Well, awesome. Well, hope to see you there. I'm
That's
traveling
beautiful.
myself, but that's great.
Yeah, some of your co-stars will actually be there.
What kind of work are you showing?
It's mainly paintings, magnets I've made. It's in my original style, which is a little weird, but
Weird's good. Weird's good.
yeah, I would hope so. But yeah, it's exciting. It's this December, so. And Jesse Flower, Jack DeSena, and Jenny Kwan,
They're all gonna be there.
they're all gonna be there.
Oh wow, that's gonna be great. Those are all the homies. Well, I gotta hit them up and be like, yo, it's in Ontario.
Yep,
Oh, awesome.
Ontario, California.
Well,
That's
good
nice.
good luck. And,
Don't think he's not gonna
thank
be
you
in
for
that
joining us.
Comic-Con?
I don't know if I'll be in that one, but I'm gonna I'll send my love to my folks.
Well, it's always nice to see you guys.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. I'm gonna
nice
bring some
to
more
see you.
people.
Thank you.
I'm bringing in thank
Am
you.
I
The Metro Rage
frozen?
left.
Don't stop.
No, you're here. I'm trying to bring in the next person. A lot of people want to come in and talk about this movie.
I have a question though.
What?
For Grant, like the wife.
I tried. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hola.
Hola, how are you?
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'm fine. ¿Cómo están?
Talk to
Muy
us
bien,
about
¿y
the
tú?
movie. We have to bring some Spanish speaking folks into the chat and talk about CoCo. Oh, you're frozen.
Yeah,
You're
She's
Uh,
frozen.
They're like, well, we're gonna wait for her to get back.
Okay.
Like, will Alice ever get to her destination? I don't know. How far are you, Alice?
I'm
People are worried
driving
about the drive.
I'm driving from Long Beach to Burbank.
Okay.
Imagine it's our drive.
Are you back? You're frozen. She's frozen. Oh no, I want to hear what she has to say about the movie.
Okay, just maybe bring her back again. Like,
All right.
cancel it and then bring her back.
All right. Okay, let's try. Let's try that one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna bring you back in. Okay, she's gone. We're gonna bring her back in one more time. All right. But what were you saying about the part of the
I
film?
was about to say the wife never forgive the husband.
She did forgive them by the end. They got back together.
No, the and like before that, she never forgive him because
Well, not
like
well. It
she
takes time. You
died.
can't. It doesn't. Not
Even though she died.
by the end of the
he
movie,
died,
they're
like,
rolling together. End of the movie, they're back together. You know what I'm
But at
saying?
the
The
end
end,
of the movie,
and
middle
you're
of the
back.
movie, she find out that's the husband.
Yeah,
You back?
She's
Yes.
back. So
my
you're
internet sucks.
frozen.
First moment.
Talk to us about the movie. What you think?
Well, it was really surprising. I know about the Day of the Dead, but here in Uruguay we don't celebrate it that way. I mean, death is kind of taboo. We don't usually go to cemeteries, so it was amazing to see how you can see death in another way, and it's important to remember people because I mean they are going to be dead anyway, so
Yeah.
you can do something about it and remember them and like keep the traditions and the things that they told you about and the stories. I think that it's very important to have that.
It's
So
in such a beautiful way. I don't remembering learning about the Day of the Dead all in the way they did it. I don't know how factual it is compared to how it actually is, but it's beautiful the way that they kind of laid it out. But I think in Mexico it's way more, celebrated in that kind of way, and to really understand it in the way of this movie makes it really beautiful for sure. You're frozen again. What country are you in?
She's in Colombia, I think.
Colombia.
I don't know. I'm assuming. What country are you calling from? Hello.
Are you back? What country are you in?
I was freeze.
You're freezing a little bit.
Or
What country are you?
Yeah. Today my internet connection is dead.
Oh, it's a little bit. It's all good. But what country are you calling it? Oh, you're frozen again.
Oh no.
Uruguay. That's Denise. Thank you so much, Denise. Denise knows what's popping off.
Denise knows what's up.
Okay. The internet's not 100. All right, we're gonna have to bring something else, and I'm so sorry, but thank you for joining us. We only have a few more minutes left on our break. Always a pleasure. We're losing her. Okay, so we it's like almost.
Did I got frozen?
People got you're good. You're kind of frozen. I'm bringing another person here. Hold on a second. I can't. The thing is, I can't bring people in so easy. I have to something happened. I have to type their names in now.
No worries. I mean, we have a few minutes left, so maybe you can tell me what do you think, except the Dante dog.
I'm telling you, the biggest thing I took away from the film that I love, such a beautiful film. The animation is to die for. I mean, literally the animation that they have these days is not like the animation we grew up with in Disney films.
Yeah.
Also, now, it's so. I mean, Grandma CoCo, her face is so real. Just every wrinkle in her skin and her expressions, it's so much more emotionally connected for me. And then the songs are beautiful, and the storyline I connect to in so many ways. And so, I really love the movie, but the biggest thing that kind of hit me and I'm left with and I think about is the idea of, people, they stay, we can keep people alive forever if you kind of remember them and celebrate them, especially ones in your family, the ones that you've spent time with. My grandparents have passed. I have most of them, at least. I have one grandparent left, and I think about them a lot and think about the times I had with them. I didn't know my great grandparents, so um, I do know a few stories from my dad and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, like pass on the stories, pass on, you know, that keeps them alive. It's nice to think that they're in another world and they stay alive by us remembering them and thinking about them. You know. What
It's
about
so
you?
true. I think that's the one of the major thing I love about. And then another thing is I also love about is it's just a beautiful when you love something, you just go for it, and then regardless, like everybody, like even though like your family is stopping you, or you're in the bad condition, you don't have any like opportunities anyhow, like you just overcome all the obstacles and then just get what you want. Like if you love music, if you love this, if you love that, you go for it. And another thing is that like my grandma always like tells me, I've like it's very interesting, like I'm like every time I told my grandma since when I was little, like never promise me never get old and never die. And but my grandma always said, like even though I die, I still alive as long as you remember me. So now it's like after watching this animation movie CoCo, so now it's like, oh,
You guys
that's what
remember me.
that's what she's talking about. Even though she dies, like I mean, she's not died, she's alive. But I mean, I hope she lives a long, healthy life. But like, you still can remember people. Like people die, like actual dead, when nobody remembers that person. It's the sad part. Like, imagine you die and then nobody remembers. Nobody even remember your name, who you are. But some people die, like for example, like a lot of celebrities, like Michael Jordan, whatever. Like not Michael Jordan,
I'm
Michael.
bringing people in. I'm bringing people in real quick to say on our last few minutes to talk about the film. Denise is in the house.
Hey guys.
Talk to us
What's
about the movie.
happening?
Talk to us about the movie. 4 minutes. Hope you
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Yes.
What's
hey, sorry,
up?
it's just me.
No worries.
I personally love this movie so much. It literally brings me to tears almost every single time. And you know, just like you guys said, it is really just remembering people and how they move on, and it's tough to move on sometimes though.
Is it Footloose?
She is giving me very much some John Lithgow vibes. Absolutely.
About Footloose in this movie, and also Dante the dog. I got a special
Can
shout out to
we
Dante the
stop
dog.
talking about the dog?
Wasn't the dog a
One
naked dog
second.
too?
He had
Wasn't
no hair.
Yeah, fearless
Okay,
bulldog.
the B-Way said no sisters today. Just
They're in
you.
the chat. I think they're in the chat, but we're all like sort of separated
So
now.
tell us from the B-Way sister conglomerate. What did you like this movie? Not like this movie? What y'all think?
Yes, I know Catherine and I especially, we took 3 years of Spanish in high school, both of us.
Okay.
And we watched it first, I think, maybe 3 years ago, like a year after it came out.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that I cried like the full hour and a half just because it was that good. And even now, like I don't even think I could sing Remember Me to You because I can't listen to it without like losing it.
I know it is an emotional song. These
It is emotional song.
words, and even how they set it up in the movie. I mean, it means like so many different levels of things. You know, with to
Yeah.
everybody, but also just from the father to his daughter, as he's
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
When that daughter just memorized her father, like Papa, Papa, like that,
Yeah.
just like back and forth, like she's so old and she's so close to like lose her memories, and then she remembers, and then the grandchild kid plays the guitar and sings it, and she memorizes the Peppa. That part is like I can't hold it. I
how
was
gangster
like, oh
is her
no.
mom? Her mom was not forgiving nobody, not
Yeah.
even about
That's
it.
what I'm
No
saying.
singing,
Like the
no
women,
singing, no.
they
John Lithgow up in here, Footloose.
stop it. Don't they need
What's
to
the name of
stop it?
Zelda?
Yeah, Mama Imelda, I think.
That's a big
Yeah.
Filipino name. Denise, do you have Latina in you? Are you like
Oh yeah, for sure. Salvadorian baby.
Salvadoran? Isn't it great? Like, I mean, of course, I think this is Mexican,
Sorry, baby.
but for representation in a film for like as far as Latino, this is great. I mean, as a kid,
Oh,
the you know, CoCo is like this whole world that's like a Latino.
I wish I had this. I wish I had this movie when I was a kid. Like, for as the Spanish person, I always had like West Side Story, but this is
Right?
a good other one to come in. I liked it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, and so it's not like it's really in the world, but also not like overly. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of harping on the world, but you do come out feeling like you learned a lot about a culture.
I also really love the way
Shit, I'm
that
about to
they.
take it.
Don't
Alice,
cry, Alice.
are you okay? She's drinking coffee. She's talking on the phone.
Got the sun out. You got it rolling around. If a cop pulls you over, you're getting a ticket for sure.
Look,
You're not supposed to do this in a car.
She is risking her life for Monday Cinema Club. I'm here for it.
I know. But you were saying.
Oh, I just really loved the way that they traveled back and forth, like court kind of like security situation.
Great way to kind of put the world. And it's like, if they don't got no picture on the wall of you, guess what? Or the altar. We're Filipino. We have that altar too. And this is the other thing that was crazy, you guys. We have the altar. My grandparents, and I mean, sometimes there's pictures on the altar, but there's like, the Santa Nino, the little baby Jesus, like all that stuff. But then my grandparents always put food out there. And I was always like, always like, yo, Grandma, why does Grandma put that food out there?
Was it ever eaten?
I don't know. I took some of the sweet stuff sometimes, and then are they eating like
of course, Dante.
the soul of the food? What's going on? You
Dante,
gotta make a plate for the altar. You gotta make a plate for the altar. And this was not the dead. This is like Friday night. Like, all right,
Your regular Tuesday morning.
This one plate with all the good stuff is not for no one to eat. It's for the altar.
It's testing you.
Then Filipinos were on that Day of the Dead stuff also. I don't know. I was dumbfounded as a child. Like, why are we doing this? What is going on? It's a good piece of chicken. I wanted the drumstick, Grandma. Why does the spirit stick? I want the drumstick. I don't want the breast. I want the drumstick.
Dante's over there starving.
I'm like,
exactly. Dante's
the breast. I don't want that piece of meat. I want the drumstick.
Stop it, Dante.
What's the movie for next week, y'all?
Oh, that's a good question. We didn't really discuss it. I haven't seen it since I've been back in town. I think the movie we're gonna go. I mean, we're gonna come back, and I think we gotta find a movie for Heritage Month.
We gotta watch something. You cannot just make a decision by yourself.
Oh,
I know, but there's a movie we discussed. Remember the movie we discussed watching?
Which one?
all I heard was Alice screech yelling.
We're gonna watch. I think I could be wrong, but I think we're gonna watch The Graduate. Alice?
Ooh, I've been wanting to watch that. Yes.
Yes, there it is.
Yes.
It's not, but it's just a great movie. We were talking about it.
We talked about
That we wrote. We were talking about the movie, so we said let's watch The Graduate. She has not seen it yet, and I think it's a really good movie. I don't think Avatar Girl can watch it. Avatar Girl, this is not the movie. For the rest of us cinephiles are watching movies, The Graduate, and of course it stars Dustin Hoffman, who I work
classic Dustin Hoffman,
and Bancroft, and it's just a really
naughty film. Oh
it's
yeah,
an important film. Like watch it in a new space and time and discuss it with you guys.
I'm excited.
But you guys, thank you guys for joining us. Our hours.
Thank you for joining us.
B-Way sister,
Thank you.
our love to the rest of the family. Denise always.
Thank you. They say hey.
Love you guys. Bye, B-Way sisters.
Bye. Good to see you guys.
Get to your
Thank
destination safely, Alice.
Okay, I'll do it.
Bye. Don't crash out.
I'm trying
Bye,
to make it
Denise.
to
You
my
got-
mission.
All right. We wish you good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Break a leg.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.